Take a step back in time with us as we delve into the history of Microsoft FrontPage, a tool that once dominated the world of web development. It was the late 90s, an era when the internet was still in its infancy, and web development was a field reserved for those with a deep understanding of HTML. Enter Microsoft FrontPage, a beacon of hope for those who yearn to create their own websites but lack the technical know-how. Released in 1997 as part of the Microsoft Office suite, FrontPage brought a user-friendly, YSI approach to web design. It quickly gained popularity, simplifying the process of creating and managing websites. But as the years rolled by, the sun eventually set on this pioneering tool. In 2006, Microsoft discontinued FrontPage, replacing it with a more advanced tool, Microsoft Expression Web. So what made FrontPage stand out during its time? Let's find out. FrontPage was known for its user-friendly features that made web design accessible to all. With FrontPage, the world of web design was no longer limited to those who knew the ins and outs of HTML coding. It was a tool that opened doors, a software that made creating and managing your own website within everyone's reach. One of the most beloved features of FrontPage was its intuitive drag-and-drop page layout. Users could simply select elements and move them around the page, arranging them just as they desired. Need a text box moved to the left? Just click drag and drop. Want to resize an image? A simple click and drag on the corners would do the trick. This simplicity eliminated the need to write complex lines of code, allowing users to focus on the creative aspect of web design. Moreover, FrontPage came with built-in templates. These templates served as blueprints that users could customize according to their needs. Each template was a pre-designed web page, with placeholders for text, images, and other elements. Users could choose from a variety of templates, each with a unique aesthetic, and make it their own. But FrontPage didn't just make designing a web page easy, it also simplified website management. Its integrated website management tools allowed users to take control of their site's structure and navigation. They could easily add, delete, or reorganize pages, keeping their website updated and user-friendly. Notably, FrontPage also supported interactive elements such as forms, tables, and navigation bars. These elements added functionality to the websites, enabling users to engage with their visitors in meaningful ways. For instance, a form could be used to collect feedback or inquiries, while a navigation bar could guide visitors through the website's pages. So whether you were a business owner wanting to establish an online presence, a hobbyist looking to share your passion, or a student needing to create a website for a project, FrontPage was there to make the process easier and more accessible. These features made FrontPage a go-to tool for many, but how did users actually work with it? Creating a website with FrontPage was a simple and straightforward process. To begin, you would fire up the program and be greeted with a splash screen, offering you the choice to start a new project or open an existing one. Choosing to start a new project would take you to the template selection screen, a veritable smorgasbord of design options to suit a myriad of needs. From personal blogs to small business websites, there was a template for just about everyone. Once you've selected your template, you'd land on the main interface. The toolbars at the top of the screen would house all the necessary tools for designing your website. The standard toolbar, for instance, included your usual suspects like cut, copy, paste, but also had publish, for when you're ready to send your website live. The formatting toolbar, on the other hand, was where you'd control the look of your text, from font size and style to alignment and color. Now let's talk about the workspace. The layout was intuitive, split into 3 main sections. On the left, you'd have your website navigation structure, where you could add, remove, or rearrange your pages. The center was your canvas, where you would design your page. And on the right, you'd find the task pane, a handy sidekick that would guide you through various tasks and offer suggestions. Designing a page was as easy as pie. With FrontPage's WYSIWYG editor, you'd simply click and type, drag and drop, or select from menus to add elements to your page. Want to add a title? Just click on the title button, type in your text, and voila, you have a title. Need to add an image? Drag and drop it right onto your page. And if you wanted to add some interactive elements like forms or navigation bars, FrontPage had you covered with its web component feature. Managing your website was a breeze too. FrontPage's built-in website management tools allowed you to easily keep track of and update your site's content. You could even preview your website in different browsers to ensure it looked just right, no matter who was viewing it. FrontPage was indeed a tool designed for ease and simplicity, allowing even the most novice of users to create a professional-looking website. But just because it was easy didn't mean it was limited. With its host of features, FrontPage gave users the freedom to customize their websites to their liking, without the need for any prior coding knowledge. So whether you were a small business owner looking to establish an online presence, a hobbyist wanting to share your passion with the world, or a student needing to create a project website, FrontPage was there to make the process as smooth as possible. Despite its simplicity, FrontPage wasn't without its drawbacks. But we'll get into those in the next scene. For now, let's appreciate the fact that, for a time, FrontPage made web design accessible to the masses. Despite its popularity, FrontPage was not without its flaws. Like any software, it had its strengths and weaknesses, and it's these weaknesses that ultimately led to its discontinuation. One of the main criticisms of FrontPage was its lack of support for modern web standards. While it was initially designed to be user-friendly, making it easy for non-technical users to create and manage websites, it struggled to keep up with the evolving landscape of web design and development. This meant that websites created with FrontPage often had compatibility issues with different browsers and platforms, which didn't go unnoticed by its users. Additionally, FrontPage was known to generate messy and bloated HTML code, a problem that became more apparent as the internet matured and web standards became more strict. This made it difficult for developers to edit or update their websites using other tools, limiting their flexibility and control. Another reason for FrontPage's downfall was the rise of more advanced web development tools. As the internet grew and became more complex, so did the tools used to build it. Newer, more sophisticated tools like Adobe Dreamweaver offered more features and better support for modern web technologies, making them more attractive to professional web developers. Furthermore, the growth of open-source content management systems like WordPress and Joomla offered even more flexibility and control, with a vibrant community of developers contributing plugins and themes. These platforms allowed users to create dynamic, database-driven websites without needing to know HTML or CSS, making them a popular choice for both beginners and professionals. Finally, FrontPage's integration with Microsoft Office was both a blessing and a curse. While it made it easy for Office users to create websites, it also tied FrontPage to the Office release cycle. This meant that FrontPage had to wait for the next Office release to introduce new features or improvements, which often left it lagging behind its competitors. In 2006, Microsoft bid farewell to FrontPage, making way for its successor, Microsoft Expression Web. This new tool aimed to address many of the criticisms of FrontPage, offering more advanced features for web development and better support for modern web standards. Despite its discontinuation, FrontPage left a lasting impact on the world of web development. It was more than just a tool. It was a pioneer, a trailblazer that opened up a new frontier in the once exclusive realm of web design. FrontPage was a revolutionary product when it first hit the market in the late 90s. It was one of the first to provide a WYSIWYG interface, allowing those with little to no coding skills to create and manage their own websites. This democratization of web design was a key milestone in the evolution of the internet, making it accessible to the masses. The features FrontPage offered were groundbreaking for its time. Drag-and-drop page layout, built-in templates, and integrated website management tools were all part of its arsenal. It even had support for interactive elements like forms, tables, and navigation bars, which are all fundamental aspects of modern websites. But like all pioneers, FrontPage had its flaws. It was eventually replaced by Microsoft Expression Web, which offered more advanced features for web development. Yet the discontinuation of FrontPage in 2006 doesn't diminish its significance. In many ways, FrontPage laid the groundwork for the web development tools we have today. Its approach to making web design more accessible was a game changer, and it's a philosophy that continues to shape the industry. We see its influence in the myriad of user-friendly web design platforms that have sprung up over the years, allowing anyone with a computer and an internet connection to become a webmaster. FrontPage was a testament to the power of innovation and accessibility. It was a tool that didn't just serve the needs of its time, but foresaw the future of web development and took the first steps towards it. And for that, it holds a special place in the annals of technology history. FrontPage may be a thing of the past, but its influence still resonates in the web development tools we use today.